Hello internet, and today's video is going to be another book opinion, those videos in which I tell you my opinion on a book, and today's book is going to be Frontlines by Michael Grant. This is the first in a series. So Frontlines follows the premise of it's World War II, we're in the beginnings of the World War II battles, except a year before America got involved with World War II, women got the right to be drafted. So they have that equal right, and now women can volunteer or be drafted to be a part of combat. So this follows a couple women and their stories as they face the trials of trying to become a soldier. I like how this book deals with the sexism aspect. It doesn't try to write it away, but instead adds to it. It's like, how are these men going to act now that these women aren't like the secretaries? They're going to be soldiers right alongside of them. They're majors, they're captains in the army, they are women of power, and how is that going to affect how these women are treated, because they are now equal on the war field, right? Like equal in the fact that they are giving their lives in the exact same way, right? But like ranking systems, but you know, you get what I'm saying. So I liked how that was handled. I also liked how the different perspectives that we get here are very different people. So we have one, she is a country girl. She ends up getting involved in this because her best friend decides that she wants to be drafted. Her older sister was drafted and then died at Pearl Harbor. I think that's when the older sister died, and she ends up deciding to volunteer alongside with her best friend, and she ends up getting put into soldier ranks, right? Just barracks. She's going to be the soldier, and her friend is convinced, oh, they're going to be getting lush cushy jobs, they're probably not going to get sent out, they're women. But slowly it turns out, no, just because you're women doesn't mean you're getting special treatment. You're a soldier as well, and you are going to risk your life for the sake of your country. And just the effects that these sort of things have, and how determined that these ladies are, but like also the effects that war has on their mentalities. Like, where there's one point where this character is like, why are we doing this? Like, aren't they just trying to fight because someone has told them they have to? Hasn't someone told them the same thing that I'm being told, that we shoot our enemies and that we have to fight, but we don't really know what's going on or why? We get another woman. She is black, so then we get the added benefit of racism. She's also very small, so she doesn't get acknowledged a lot because she is a very small woman, and she wants to be a doctor. So not only is she black, but she's also female, she's also very small, and she wants to be a doctor. There's a lot of things holding her back, but she's filled with determination. So it's her story of how she wants to be a doctor and how the army gives her a chance to do that because she proves herself as capable. And then there's the last girl, and she is a sergeant. She's like a higher class. She's very, very good soldier. She's very, very good at training. She has a high ranking, and she wants to go in like undercover intelligence. And she is a Jewish woman, so that's how she fits into this world. She has a personal connection. She knows a lot of her family that is in Europe is probably suffering, and she has this picture in her mind that she is going to be super successful and she's going to prove that she's the best of the best. So following these three women, we see how their stories intertwine towards the end. But what I love most about this book is how this book doesn't dumb down war. This book is not a nitty-gritty battle scene, but it's filled with the heart of what goes on in the minds of many soldiers, and it gives you that feeling of what would go on in the minds of these women, what would happen to the people around them, how would they be affected when they watch their friends fall on the battlefield. And it didn't play at it. It didn't like, I don't know if this is a YA book, but it took this serious topic and it treated it in a serious nature. These girls were not playing at war. They were a part of the war. It changed them. It influences their decisions, influences how they act. And I liked that. I liked how when I read this book, I was like, oh God, like I could never be a soldier. That it would not work out for me. not at all. And I liked how each woman was treated with respect and how all of their perspectives kind of intertwined, and it gave you perspectives from different lifestyles, and it didn't make like one seem like an ultimate hero, but made each character seem like a human person that you could have potentially met and have them tell you their story. So Frontlines is a fairly good book if you like historical fiction. If you like war fiction, I would suggest you give this a shot. It was a very interesting concept, and that's why I picked it up. So if you like what you're seeing here and you want to continue to see more, click all those bunnies down below, and goodbye, internet.